Let's start with the components included in this kit. The Rekluse core manual with TorqDrive includes a pressure plate, clutch cover, center clutch hub, steel drive plates, Rekluse friction discs, basket sleeves, a spring kit, and a lock tab washer. The first thing we need to do is begin soaking the Rekluse friction discs in oil for at least 5 minutes. Lay the bike on its left side for easy clutch pack installation. Remove the OEM clutch cover. Remove the OEM pressure plate bolts and springs. Remove the pressure plate and inspect the backside, ensuring that there are not any throwout washers stuck to it. Remove the OEM throwout. Some models use ball bearings and various washers. Do not lose these. The OEM throwout assembly will be reused with this clutch kit. Remove the OEM center clutch nut. This piece will also be reused. It is okay to use an impact when removing the center clutch nut, but do not use an impact to put the nut back on. The risk of over-torquing the center clutch nut is high if an impact wrench is used. Now, the easiest thing to do is remove the entire clutch pack at once by pulling out the center clutch hub. It is very important to inspect the backside of the center clutch to ensure that the thrust washer has not stuck to it. The thrust washer must remain on the main shaft, resting on the inner basket surface. Now that the necessary OEM parts are removed, we can begin installing the Rekluse clutch. Slide the Rekluse center clutch onto the main shaft spline. Place the supplied tab lock washer onto the center clutch. Now thread on the OEM center clutch nut. Torque the center clutch nut to 50 foot-pounds. It is very important that the center clutch does not get over-torqued, or drag or damage can occur. Do not use an impact wrench for this step. Using channel lock pliers, bend up both tabs on the tab lock washer to clamp the center clutch nut. Now, install the Rekluse basket sleeves into the basket slots. Be sure to install them in the orientation shown here. Make sure they are seated against the bottom of the basket slots. Note here that the basket sleeves can stick out above or below the top of the basket tang. As long as they are seated against the bottom, this is okay. Begin installing the clutch pack, starting with a Rekluse steel drive plate. Follow this with a Rekluse friction disc. Continue this alternating pattern until you have 12 steel drive plates and 12 Rekluse frictions installed. The last disc in will be a Rekluse friction disc. Tech tip: because the basket sleeves create a tight fit, it can be very helpful to use picks when installing the Rekluse friction discs. Do not force the Rekluse frictions or damage can occur. Install the OEM throwout assembly, ensuring that washers or bearings have not been lost. Install the Rekluse pressure plate. Install the Rekluse pressure plate springs and bolts. Torque the bolts to 9 foot-pounds. Finish off the installation by installing the supplied Rekluse clutch cover. The Rekluse clutch cover will be installed using the OEM gasket. Note here that an OEM cover will not fit. Also note that certain models require the installation of a brake pedal spacer to prevent interference between the cover and brake pedal. On cable actuated models, your clutch cable free play should be set up identical to OEM specification, usually about 10 to 20 millimeters of play.
For more information on the products listed in this video, click on the link in the description area below. Feel free to call us with any questions or place an order at 800-969-7501. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for all of the latest DK events, videos, and promos.